Hello everyone, it is me again. This time I'm going to do the second to last Baja of Baja Edge of Control. And well, as you might know already, it's going to be the score Baja 500, which oddly repeats two of the stages. I thought it was only going to repeat Cocono, Nevada, at first, but then I discovered that Cocono Island is also here, so yeah, it's kinda awkward. And it's just something I've discovered. I don't really like that, to be honest. Also, I'm gonna have problems with the game because I've discovered that with the brightness, you can play around and you can, for example, run out only on brightness. And to be honest, you get less glare from certain objects and cars. So as you might know, I'm skipping the full-size track, basically because it's a lot like the mini track, a lot like, except larger, and they tip over also fairly easily. So yeah, I think it's much better to just go ahead and do the Class 1 Unlimited. And well, I thought what to choose in this class for quite a lot, because for example the Ken of Millennium was completely out of the possibilities. But then I had for example this one with the small spoiler. This classic one, which is, for example, part of the Best in the Desert series. I know it because it's a 1500 card, but it's a Class 1 Unlimited track. I could use at the Junk, or there are several, or I could choose the classic Trugi, the Terrible Herbs Trugi, or the Baja Challenge one. But I didn't want to use the Baja Challenge one because they are not really Class 1 Unlimited buggies. They are there just to fill a spot. But what I'm going to use, well, you should already know it because of the thumbnail, but I'm going to use the Macmillan Racing buggy. So yeah, as usual, 120 difficulty, all classes, vehicle damage full, all 3 collisions, and units of miles per hour. So yeah, Class 1 Unlimited. Well, we are already on the top of the food chain. To be honest, I mean, Class 1 Unlimited buggies can be as fast as trophy tracks. So yeah, we are at the top of the food chain, Danny. And for example, this first stage is gonna go for around 21 miles more or less. And the record is from the mini track, and it's 16 minutes, it's around the 16 minutes 20 seconds more or less. I've taken notes. I mean, not exact notes. I mean, for example, the miles are all rounded. I mean, 21, 27, 21, 22 and 15. And the minutes are, rounded to the 10 seconds, 16, 20, 21, 4, 16, 3 and all that. But yeah, here we go. Whoa, already contact between racing cars and road cars. And my god, this vehicle is definitely quick. What the fuck, man? Yeah, okay, you flip. Well, honestly, I mean, this vehicle is quite fast. Only 4 years. Interesting. Wow, I almost cleared that. And without the preload. I mean, if I had preloaded it, I would have cleared it completely. With quite some ease, to be honest. So yeah, Class 1 Unlimited. These are, the granddaddy of all. Well, not the granddaddy, but the top of the class. There are nothing is faster than a Class 1 Unlimited buggy, among buggies. Not Dakar buggies, nothing. The fastest buggies of them all are the Class 1 Unlimited. They use big block V8s, small block V8s, but they are still like, 8 liters for European measurements. already seen that the difference is not going as high as with other, as with all the other races, all the other classes. So yeah, the difficulty has also, been upgraded. Oh god damn. And there's like 4 cars. Let me buy, thanks. I mean, I'm much faster than him. Right now I like that so far the risk of rolling has been minimal. The car can get really sideways and not be rolling. And that's really cool, to be honest. Yeah, because I mean sometimes one of the main problems of these vehicles, of these races, is just rolling. So yeah, driving a vehicle that it's not likely to roll is something really good. Yeah, I mean this is the best way to do this part, rolling, and then, go ahead. Am I chasing a trophy truck and I'm going faster than a trophy truck? I think I am. Yes, it's definitely a trophy truck, the one in front. The other one I'm not sure. Well, there's 3 of them now. Okay. No, I mean, it's a class 1 unlimited buggy and 2 trophy trucks. Yay, I'm finally the quickest one of all. Oh god, I was like, I hope I'm the fastest of them all. Yeah, I mean, they are definitely trophy trucks. Here I am. Giving, a run for their money. Okay, I changed to 4th gear a bit too early. But I'm not gonna downshift and then upshift. Okay, go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself. You push me out of the way. That's mean. You shouldn't be mean to others. Sorry guy, sorry little guy. Yeah, okay, I'm competing against the Collins Motorsports, which is not letting me buy for some reason. Okay, that's thanks. So yeah, these cars are fucking quick. The best of all is that they do not look that quick. Well, they look quick, but I mean, I'm not going crazy. They are quick, but they are also stable, and you can keep them under control. Which is extremely useful because, Lake Powell is going to be one of the races we are going to do. It's stage number 2. Yeah, stage number 2, I think. But yeah, since the next stage is going to be the grueling, Lake Powell, I'm fucking glad that I can control this car so well. Because that means I won't suffer as much as I maybe should. Also, I'm passing vehicles like they are not there, which is really, it's really satisfying. After having had, problems with pretty much all the classes, right now being the quick guy is really cool. I'm not even checking out the speed, I'm just trying to drive it. Because one of the problems with this kind of speed is that, well, it's so high that, well, you have to keep your eyes on the track at all times, and it's not like you can relax. But I know the speed is really high. I really know it. I do not have to check out the speedometer to know that I'm going fucking quick all over the place. I mean, I'm going uphill, bumps, jumps, and, well, I'm still doing 90 and 95 and even 100 miles an hour. fuck's sake. That's gonna give me trouble. Yeah, because that's the first crack I've had. Whoa, there's no front. Oh, you can see the suspension working, that's really cool. And there goes my spare tire. Ah, fuck you! Fuck you, Racer Chase, fuck you! And that's one of the trophy tracks, yeah, the Geyser Bros. Geyser Bros? I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely that guy. Also, I have no clutch already. I mean, I'm going so quick that to not stop going so quick, I'm using the clutch so much I'm wearing it out. So yeah, let's call the helicopter and see what happens. Oh yeah, over the guy. Over this class 5 guy. I think it's a class 5. Yeah, looks like a class 5. Well, it's not technically a class 5, but in this game they are going around with a class 5. Also, I do not like the fact that my spare tire is so hidden. I can barely see it. And that's kind of confusing because, you know, I do need to know that if I have it or not. Oh god! That could have been ugly. That could have been really, really ugly. Also, yeah, my clutch wasn't exactly repaired. I mean, I only recuperated like 30. So yeah, no clutch. I mean, I do have the power. I do have the power in the engine to not be clutching all the time. Also, yeah, leading by only 17 seconds. It's still quite a lot. I mean, it's not like it's a small margin, but well, it's fairly short. The Baja 1000 is gonna be fucking exciting, I think. I think it's gonna be pretty damn exciting. Okay. Drift. Fucking lag. Going under the track. Okay, now I'm back. How are you? And that's a trophy track. With engine problems, but that's a trophy track. Okay, this is another place where I have to do this. It's not the most simple thing of all, but yeah, it's a thing you have to do to avoid, you know, risking suspension, oil leak, and punctures. The only way to avoid them, you know, is just to slow down. Maybe it's a bit too much, but you know, it's the only way to be sure that you're going to be safe. So yeah, I'd rather be safe. I'm one of those guys where, you know, I'd rather be safe than risk something stupid. $134 miles an hour. Ghosting. Ha! And I was just, you know, I put the car on neutral with thanks to the clutch, and then I was just, you know, rolling the car down to avoid, you know, having to use some extreme braking and, you know, and wearing the engine a bit too much, maybe. I know, I'm actually a smart guy. Nah, not really, I mean, I'm fucking retarded, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I do intelligent stuff. Sorry. Was he following me the whole time or what? Because that's the Collins track I was battling against, you know, a few minutes ago. Is he going that quick? Whoa, 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 whoa. My tire is about to fall down, my spare tire. But you know, unless I have some kind of rough contact, I think it's not gonna come out, so yeah. Jesus Christ, we are going so fast. This is stupidly quick. Oh god. Yeah, I definitely lost my spare tire there. And I think I fucked somebody. I fucked him in the ass after all. My god, but this is so quick. I don't know, that was so quick. I'm loving it. I'm loving it to the, you know, to the extreme. Okay, I'm not gonna love this. God damn it. Come on, you have like 700 horsepower they need. 150 usually. Yes, usually between 75, you know, 750 and like 820 or so. How the fuck is some class 5 guy going so quick around this? I know it's turns, but you know, still. Even with that. I kinda like how even the twisted stuff is like 80 and 90 miles an hour on this vehicle. That just amazes me. So yeah, we are getting, you know, this is the last stretch. This is the final stretch. And I'm going to do 20.6 miles an hour. So yeah, I beat the record time by around a minute. Yeah, pretty much a minute. Whoa. Whoa. And I did 15:25, which is, let me think. So yeah, next up, Lake Powell, the big bad wolf of all the stages in Baja Edge of Control. Yeah, it's pretty much the bastard, together with the other one with Cocono Island. They are the bastards in this game. So yeah, the time I did it with the 4x4 class with the Jeep, I did it in 21 minutes and 40 seconds, more or less. You know, 21:45 maybe, 25:47 or something like that. And I hope it's not as tough as I think it's gonna be. I really hope, because I mean, if it's gonna be like that, it's gonna be tough as nails. I'm gonna suffer, and you might enjoy my suffering, but you know, I'm still gonna suffer, and I ain't gonna want that. So yeah, I like Powell. track or a trophy track? Trophy. The Cambuur. I think it's the one sponsored by Cambuur. But yeah, doing 100 miles an hour. This is not definitely going to be 21 minutes. This is going to be like 18. I mean, the stage feels completely different on this vehicle. So much different. It has nothing to do actually. It almost feels like it's another route. Which is not. I mean, I know it's the same fucking route. Yeah, it's either Cambuur or Long Beach Racers, but you know, it's that team. It's one of those teams. My fucking god, look at the suspension work. Remember when I told you that I couldn't race, you know, I could, you know, just go around in the 4x4 class? Now I can race. Now I can race the stage. Because the car is completely prepared for this. And it really feels like it's prepared. I mean, I'm not having, you know, not even half the problems. Like with the 4x4. With the 4x4 I had issues with this route. Now I'm like, nah, just spin it to win it. You know, I'm literally using the accelerator to get out of trouble. Because, you know, power is the best way to do this. Because, you know, the faster you are, the less time you are on the ground. And well, you have always, you know, 1 or 2 wheels on the ground, but the rest are bouncing around. Which makes the whole thing much easier to control and much less bouncy. Whoops. Fuck, okay. Fuck you, man, fuck you. Don't you know about the fact that you can slow down, motherfucker? That was a bastard move by that, I think it was an unlimited VW of some kind. There goes the road. And somebody crashed. Oh, it was the Geyser Bros. Geyser Bros trophy track crash. What the fuck? You fucking drove into a fucking house! What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, that's the spot. My fucking god, this is so quick. I'm just doing, you know, 100 miles an hour, almost all the time. I mean, I know that the average is not gonna be 100 miles an hour. Ah, fuck, I blew a tire, and I have no spare. Okay, time to suffer. I have no spare tire, Is he waiting for me? No, he's not. This little guy, this little fucker. Okay, so you find a fucking trophy track going like, I don't know, I wasn't even going fast. Well, a class 1 buggy. And you do not even fucking try to, you know, avoid it? Thank God I was winning so much time on the first sector before, you know, blowing a tire. I think they are going to land over there. Are you trying to land? Are you trying to land? Yes, you are, right? So yeah, so much for that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it when it happens. I mean, it was, you know, it was one of the things I've been trying to avoid doing all the fucking races. And I had to do it again. I had to replace a tire. Don't know why. I guess it was because of the hard landing, but you know, I had replaced the tires already. Right now, I'm pissed, and I do not understand what's going on. Because the car all of a sudden it is undrivable. I mean, it's all of a sudden. I mean, I was going alright, but you know, I've lost like 40 seconds. All the guys that were starting next to me have passed me. I'm with the group that started behind me. And I'm trying to now make a ground that, well, I'm gonna try to stop as soon as possible. Because I need the spare tire. I mean, considering how this is going, I need the spare tire. So yeah, this is going horrible right now. I do not like to admit it, but yeah, this is going horrible. And it all started because, you know, that fucking idiot rear-ended me when I respawned. And after that, you know, all is going to shit. I mean, a minute or so after I blew a fucking tire. You know, I have no spare, so I have to wait for the helicopter. And another spare tire that goes out. I fucking hate this chassis right now. Fucking hate it. It cannot hold the fucking tire. I've never had that. For example, in the career mode, I've been using, you know, two different trophies, Class 1 Unlimited buggies. The Can of Millennium and the Smith build Truly. I've never had problems, you know, with either one of those to, you know, keep the tires in the spare tire thing. Well, now this fucking car cannot keep them. For example, right now I'm driving with no spare tire, but you know, I'm driving with no spare tire and I'm fucking terrified. I'm terrified actually. Because I know there's quite a chance I'm going to blow up a tire, you know, anytime soon. I mean, I fucking know that the speeds are higher, and you know, and so the contact is rougher. I mean, everything hurts much more. You know, just look at that fucking trophy track, because you know I'm going so much faster. But that doesn't mean that the fucking straps of that keep the spare tire in place should get loose, you know, every single fucking time. I mean, I cannot drive thinking that, well, at any given time I'm gonna lose the fucking spare tire. I do not even have to crash, just with the landings. Just with the landings and turns, I can lose the fucking spare tire. I cannot be thinking about that. I mean, that's not my fucking job. My job is to drive. And it's fucking annoying. Okay, that guy went off the track. Well, two guys. And it's just something, you know, so wrong. But I don't know, it's just, you know, I was going to try to compare it to some real life case where, you know, where a driver has, complained about the fact that he could not drive. Well, he could drive, but, you know, he could not drive to his car's content because of the, you know, because of problems with the vehicle. And, you know, I'm feeling like that. Come on, get it, right side. And right now I'm feeling like that because I cannot drive to my heart's content, and I cannot drive without, you know, without fear of, you know, just blowing a fucking tire. Okay, come on. I don't know. Just think about that, like, you know, like you could drive, you know, something. Oh my lord, I'm suffering so much out of those landings, those sharp landings, because, you know, I know that at any given time I'm gonna fucking blow up something. Okay, that's bad. And also, you know, since this stage is like 27 miles long, there's like. Let me see. I'm trying to check it out, sorry. Trying to check it out as I drive. There's like, I don't know, 15 miles left. Well, not 15, but 10. There's approximately, you know, 10 miles left of this stage. Fuck! I should have waited there. I shouldn't have moved. But, you know, that's the fucking problem with this car. The spare tire doesn't keep its position. And that's gonna be a shortcut. I knew it, but, you know, I had to wait to get to respawn. I'm pumping the clutch a lot to try to get some speed. Still, with a blown tire, I can still be faster than some other guys. It's quite amazing. Oh come on, that wasn't a shortcut. Look at what I got. I mean, it wasn't that far. Whoops, there's gonna be a car crash. Since it's a front wheel tire, I mean, it's kinda hard to drive. But, you know, with some clutch, I've been able to keep some momentum. Is the helicopter waiting there? Yes. But yeah, so far, 3 pointers? Yeah, I think it's 3. 3 or 4? I think it's 3. Yeah, okay, 2 guys pushing each other. To death and beyond. Got in the grass with my ass. But, you know, right now, I mean, the problems so far in this stage have not been the bumps. And I thought it would be the bumps. I honestly thought, you know, the bumps would be terrible. but they have been, you know, so far so good. And the problem is the punctures. 3 fucking punctures in 20 miles. That's a fucking lot. And 2 of them came out unassisted, you know, with no spare tire. Yeah, because I mean, if you have the spare tire, it's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but you know, it's not that bad. But man, when you are, you know, all out by yourself and you have no way to repair it, it's like, well, now what? Okay, come on. I can get back to the track if I want. Yes. Oh my lord, that crash was horrible. Somebody flipped. I think it was a trophy track. Yeah, for some reason I'm racing just against trophy tracks. I should have died there, but yeah. Against trophy tracks, class 5s and class 1s. And it's just unlimited BW, trophy tracks and class 1 buggies. It's not that I complain. Also, yeah, no, I was thinking about Baja bugs, but no. Baja bugs have not appeared yet. Maybe there are some over here, but you know. So far I've only encountered this. Whoa! So sketchy. It's really sketchy. You know, I mean, the vans make these cars with this vehicle sketchy, but they do not make it terrible. And did I lose my fucking spare tire all over again? Did I? Not even sure. Yes, I do not have a spare tire. But you know, there's only 2 miles left to go, more or less. I'm gonna try to make it work like this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you see that end over end over end over end? And then a couple of you know, barrel rolls. Because you know, I was doing flips and I was like, fuck it, let's do barrel rolls. I mean, I didn't choose that, but you know, the game chose that I was, you know, too boring for just barrel rolls. Just too boring for just flips. Let's make you, you know, get you some barrel rolls here and there. That was really, really ugly. I mean, it's the kind of shit that kills people. Okay, what the fuck is going on with the game? 4 flips, sorry, 4? Well, 4 crash sequences. I mean, flips there have been a lot more. Okay, I'm third. I'm not gonna win this stage, possibly. I don't know, maybe yeah. I don't know why the hell I'm crashing out so much now. Okay, leading again. I'm jumping in and out of the lead, you know, really easily. Backflip for style, backflip for style. That was like the silliest thing ever. And 1954. That could have been so much better. And I fucking forgot about the distance. But yeah, that could have been so much better. I mean, I lost so much time, so much time. So much time on fucking puncture. Oh my god. I lost so much time there. In the silliest of things, a fucking puncture. Also, before I even start moving, I'm gonna pause the game, you know, so I can compilate the distance. Yeah, because last time I had to cheat. I had to check out the video. I did it afterwards, and I do not want to do that because, you know, it's fucking annoying to you know, to do the same thing, to have to locate each end of the stage and calculate everything. 48.0, so that means 27.4 miles. So yeah, this stage is Canyon Lake, and it's gonna be 21 miles and gonna be like 16 minutes and a half or less. This was done, I think it was with open wheel? I'm not entirely sure this time. I think it was the open wheel. Or maybe it was the 4x4, I don't know. It was, yeah, I think it was either the open wheel or the 4x4, okay. Yeah, you know, if I could, you know, drive on the track, and not, you know, a couple of miles away from it, that would be nice. Oh yeah, right now I'm remembering this stage. This stage is the one with the hairpin, then long straight, then hairpin, then long straight, then hairpin, then long straight. Well, they are hairpins because, you know, they are 180 degrees. Or, you know, maybe this double, for example. Okay, I'm not liking these turns because, you know, right now, since I'm so fucking quick, I cannot make them. I'm gonna have to start lifting or something. Yeah, I have to lift to make the turns the proper way around. It's still 106 miles an hour around a fucking turn. Well, so far so good. I mean, once you start to get the feeling of the turns, this stage is fairly easy. The problem is the hidden rocks. When there are ones, when there are rocks. I mean, when there are hidden rocks on each side of the road, that's really sketchy. You know, except for that, you know, really. Oh god! I'm flipping. And I was stuck. I wasn't going to recover from that. And I have no spare tire again, but I think this stage is not that bad for, you know, for punctures. I think like Powell and the bumps and all that was, you know, much worse. I don't know, just guessing. But I really think like that. Okay, that's a road bridge. And like 120 miles an hour into the dirt. God damn it, that's a ski jump. That was a hell of a ski jump. And it was a bit of a ski jump, you know, it was basically downhill, and, you know, and I was flying always kinda close to the ground. That was a true ski jump. So yeah, right now, I mean, this stage is going so nice right now. I cannot even, you know, comment much about it. I'm just trying to drive it around. This is basically halfway through right now. Yeah, pretty much halfway through, since, you know, Cocono Island is much shorter. I like how, you know, you can see the tires go up and down, go up and down and down, and then the chassis, the body, it's usually much more stable. And that's what I like to call the miracle of you know, of trophy trucks and you know, and American buggies in general. I'm gonna try to drive it. That was silly. And I just wanted to recover it for shits and giggles. I mean, there's no other point. I mean, I could have respawned the car as soon as possible, but, you know, not my style. Well, not my style when I'm recording. When I'm alone, yeah. When I'm alone, you know, as soon as there's a flip, unless I'm gonna recover on a really bad spot, I usually hit respawn as soon as possible. But you know, since I'm recording, you know, I guess that you like to see me crash or something. Also, it's really spectacular. You know, it's really appealing for the eyes. That's one of the good things about the game. This game has several good things. One of them, the crashes. I mean, because the crashes are not boring nor generic. I mean, they are. I mean, when you hit something, it is quite generic. But then when you start flipping, it's like nothing I've seen before, and it doesn't feel unrealistic at all. Because, you know, I've seen crashes, you know, videos of crashes, you know, of different Bajas, and the crashes are kind of similar. The problem is that they set on fire, and sometimes the people get killed. The driver and co-driver and the driver and navigator sometimes get killed. So yeah, it's not as fun as this, to say the least. But, you know, the crashes are a bit like this. I mean, you are suddenly, you know, maybe you are on a straight. I mean, I've seen some of the most horrifying crashes I've seen when it comes to Bajas happen on a straight. They are on a straight, and suddenly you get a bad bump, and the car, you know, just cartwheels into the air like a fucking maniac. And it's really, I mean, it's astonishing how it works, because it's like, you are alright, oh my fucking god! It's really, I don't know, it's really awkward. Yeah, because it's nothing like crashes, you know. For example, in asphalt, or in other kinds of rallies, when there are not so many bumps and so many jumps and all, they were different. The crashes were way different. Whoa, man, I saved that. The crashes were way different, because, you know, it's nothing like that. I used to put a name about that. I like to call it the lever effect, because it's like somebody had. There's a point where you use a lever or a crowbar to raise the car and lift it into the air like crazy. Like if you had used, you know, a catapult, but only against one wheel. You know, you get stuck on one wheel, and then the opposite one gets catapulted into the air, and that's what creates the super violent flips you see, you know, in this game or you know, in real life. And in NASCAR it has happened at times, because the cars dig into the grass. When a car digs into the grass and suddenly gets all flippy, you know, let's call it like that. That's because, I mean, it's because of that. You know, there's an inertia, and then something gets stuck, and when they get stuck, the force gets to the opposite side of the car. You know, if the right front is stuck, then it's the left rear, the one that gets catapulted into the air, and it starts the super violent flip. For example, I'm remembering the crash of Brian Newman in 2003, or fuck you. God damn it, fuck you. Or that other crash about, you know, Elliot Sadler in Talladega with the M&M car, number 36 M&M's car. Do you remember that one? That one was, the one from Sadler didn't even look that bad. I mean, he was, just a normal crash because, contact and flips and all that. But then all of a sudden, I think he flipped a bit, but, it was, just a normal flip, nothing violent. And then he got into the grass on the inside of turn 3 of Talladega. And then he basically, it was like that. One part of the car got stuck into the grass, and the other one, on the opposite side, catapulted the car into the air. And that was a really bad crash in the end. But at first you are like, this crash is nothing important. It's just a random NASCAR crash. And then it's like, oh god, that's ugly. That's really, really ugly. And it works like that. It's just something, I kinda like it. I mean, I've seen lots of crash videos, with lots of crashes, but, I use them to learn about crashing. I mean, I'm not like, haha, somebody got almost killed, or somebody got killed, because, there are fatal crash compilations after all. But, I do not use them to see how things get destroyed. I see to understand why things get destroyed. Like, why is something, sometimes hitting the wall at 200 miles an hour, it hurts the car and the driver much less than, for example, hitting it at 100 miles an hour. And I've seen that. I mean, we've all seen, IndyCar crashes, which usually happen at like 220 miles an hour at the start of the crash. But people get, sometimes they escape unhurt. Why? Because the force, the speed dissipates in a way that, and there's also the car safety, and and all that contributes to not kill the driver inside. Okay, there were rocks. Well, fuck you, Racer Chase, because I haven't seen you in miles. I don't know where the fuck are you, but you are not here. Fucking 12 Cell Games didn't program the Racer Chase to be around here. Maybe it wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. Like, where the fuck it is? Also, I think I'm getting kinda close to the end. I mean, it was 21 miles, so yeah, I'll have to go to like 69. 68 high or maybe 69 low or something like that. And there's the young MXR chasing me. But I'm pushing like a maniac. Maniac of love. Okay, that's not cool, that's not cool. I'm starting to feel the lack of power, of traction. Especially in some turns. Because, turns. Turn. For example, here it's going to be pretty crazy. Look at that drift. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just, I really like to watch crash compilations, both road, on the road, and competition. Fuck you, where the fuck is the Racer Chase? I mean, I have none! I haven't seen it on the map for years! Well, it has felt like years for me then. But when I'm fucked, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna do a mile and a half like this. Or 2 miles. Fuck you, man, fuck you. That's one of the things I kinda hate about this game, that sometimes the fucking Racer Chase on rallies disappears. There's none. And then you are fucking left, you know, with nothing, like me. I'm gonna get passed by everyone ever. And that's a class 5 buggy and he's trying, you know, to overtake me. Because, you know, he's indeed faster than me. I'm trying to get out of the way. Look at him go. Fuck this game, fuck this game, fuck this game.
Control here. Air 2, you nearby? Negative, Reese. This is Air 2. We are currently engaged. Try you later.
I know that the end is closed because I recognize his spot, but fuck this game. I mean, I'm blowing up the radiator because, you know, I'm the amount of crashes and then this, and I'm glad that, well, this is going to come to an end because 69.4, that means 21.4 for the mouse, yeah, actually yes, and that means, you know, 15.29, you know, after this whole program I was a whole minute faster than with the other round I did. But that was fucking terrible. I mean, what the fuck, game? I mean, if you are putting me, you know, some fucking racer chase, I better have it. So yeah, next stage is Uyuni Salt Flats, which is 22 miles and around 16.4 minutes, more or less. And so all this is approximate, but you know, it could be, you know, pretty much like that. But I'm really pissed right now because, you know, if there's a racer chase, god damn it, let me use it! But yeah, I got butt fucked in a pretty bad way. Whoa, that trophy track is going really quick. So yeah, Uyuni Salt Flats. There's a lot of Uyuni. And well, if this is not Bolivia, if this is not inspiring Bolivia, well, they should change their fucking name. Because, you know, this is definitely in Bolivia. Yeah, I checked it out and it's definitely Bolivia. I swear to fucking God, I was turning... I swear to fucking God, I was turning left. I was turning left. The car didn't want to turn left, but I was turning left. I fucking swear to God. At least I still have the spare tire. That's a pretty bad way to console myself, but you know, since this car doesn't like, you know, to give its fucking spare tire, you know, we better celebrate it when you have it. So yeah, 69.4 for the end of the stage. The end of the stage will be at like 91 point something, 91 miles and something, and I'm sad because, you know, because of my early troubles. I guess I can come back. This is not Cocono Island. Also, this car is pretty reliable. I kinda like that. They didn't even answer. Okay, at least they are alive. Sorry. So yeah, that really ugly crash wasn't, you know, the best thing ever. I pushed the triangle by accident, but then I wanted to check out if the racer chase was alive, because, you know, I really need to have them alive. And I'm going quick again, a bit too quick actually, because this is starting to get scary. Fucking cacti. Or cacti or something like that. I don't even remember the exact pronunciation. So yeah, at least the racer chase is alive this time. I can see him flying around. Yeah, he's there. There he is. Flying at not much more than 110 miles an hour. That's our work. Well, he usually cheats, because, you know, he doesn't have to do the tight turns and all that, but... So yeah, it's already happened twice, well, more than twice, that I tried to turn to the left. Yeah, this time it was, by the way, it was the same. Turning to the left, but, you know, again, it's like, nah, you should head to the right. You should definitely head to the right. And I'm like, fuck you again, fuck you. Fuck you in the asshole. Okay, that's gonna be considered cheating. What the fuck is wrong with me and the cactus? I know that there's a fucking lot in this area, but, you know, still. Even with that. Oh, by the way, for some reason I think I already said it before the start of this rally, but for some reason there's no Mogollon Rim in these 500 Bajas, but it does appear during the Baja 1000. So yeah, we'll see how it's like to race Mogollon Rim on a quick car. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So yeah, pretty terrible stage so far. Tons of problems. Where the fuck I was heading? I'm remembering some turns like that hairpin where with the open wheel I went completely wide. I think it was with the open wheel. Yeah, the open wheel was Cocono Island. Yeah, Cocono Island, Uyuni, and Powell. And I'm not gonna stop yet, although I might regret it. I hate some junctions. You do not see where they are turning and how tight they are. So it's really confusing, because, you know, the change of the colors doesn't let you see where you are heading most of the time, and sometimes you see it, but sometimes you don't, and it's fucking confusing, because, you know, it's like, well, should I turn right now or should I slow down a bit more? Fuck the police, I'm doing my own route. Okay, I have no clutch whatsoever. Maybe I should have stopped. You know, just to recover the clutch and that kind of thing. What the hell was that? Seriously, this car sometimes, I mean, the counter steer doesn't understand it. This car doesn't understand the concept of counter steer. Which is annoying. It is annoying. Because, you know, counter steer in this game is basically, you know, your basic move. In some games it's like, whoa, you're a pro, you can counter steer. In this game it's like, well, you know, you should counter steer a fucking lot. I could have, you know, downshifted, but, you know. Do it. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Yeah, because I'm trying to do the right thing, which is not fucking flip. Although this time it's not going to happen because I kinda hate when I have the same trouble on the same turn on 2 different occasions. I had that same trouble last time. I went into the infield, you know, well, you can call it the infield, it's not the infield, but you know what I mean. The inside of the hairpin. It was the exact same problem. This time, on the other hand, that was not the same. Over 9,000! It's over 9,000! Or you know, the combination with downfall, I think it was, or I cannot turn. I cannot fucking turn. I think it was the combination with either downfall or Inglorious Bastards. That it was. It's over 9,000! I'm a kid at car, so yeah, I'm a fucking idiot for that kind of joke. Okay, so I jumped to 5th. That's alright. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm gonna beat the time of the open with. Maybe not. I mean, there's a chance I'm not going to do that. I've had, you know, that problem with the counter steer a couple too many times. I mean, the first time was so fucking awkward because, you know, I was already counter steering, perfectly timed, to be honest. And no, I mean, the game was like, I don't know, that was some drifting, but that fucking asshole cancelled it. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna finish. I'm not gonna finish up top on this stage, I don't know, maybe 3rd. Or maybe I can recover, you know, in the end of the stage, I don't know. So yeah, I'm running away from 6th position, which is at the jump. Because well, the surname Pia or Baja tells me that. So yeah, I don't know, maybe 3rd. 3rd would be a nice spot. I wouldn't be mad if I was only 3rd. Hairpins, every turn is a fucking hairpin. I don't know, I know it's a road sector, but I was like, yeah, let's try to make the most out of that. That's one of the parked cars. That was no longer parked. It was flipped like 100 feet far from the place it was originally. That was something. I'm getting close to 4th place, and there's still like 5 miles left, and I lost my fucking spare tire because of a class 5 boogie once again. Although maybe that class 5 boogie, you know, stopped me from flipping. Confusing boner. So yeah, I'm definitely getting closer to Baja. or Bile. Fucking cacti. Fucking cacti. Fuck all of them. And if it were for me, I would go to Arizona, where cacti are supposed to be protected or something like that, and I would fucking destroy them all. I would fucking destroy every single cacti from Arizona. Fucking car, stop! I was counterfeiting to counterfeiting to counterfeiting to counterfeiting to counterfuck. Okay, and I'm kinda close to start having radiator problems once again. But that's only because I'm forcing the car quite a lot right now. And the car is also forcing me, but you know, fuck him, or fuck her, or fuck it. And I've lost quite some time against Violet, or Violet. Okay. Just around 2 miles left, if I'm not mistaken. 91.4 would be 22 miles exactly. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks guys, you could have put me, you know, a bit after the chicane, you know. For shits and giggles, nothing else. No, nothing bad. Shits and giggles, you know. And that's definitely a sign that we are right next to the finish. I'm still gonna be faster than with the open wheel, I think. I think the open wheel was like 16.4, I said. You know, 16 minutes 40 seconds, more or less. And I'm gonna be like, I don't know, 16:30 or something. Or 16:20. I don't know, right now I'm not the most cheerful because, you know, there's also Cocono Island left. And you all know the shitfest that Cocono Island usually is for me. And 16:24. And I did not check out the distance because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. And so yeah, next up it's going to be Cocono Island, which is the final stage of this final Baja 500, and my controller fell down. Yay! 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 And I'm gonna check out the distance, you know, before everything starts. What the fuck? Okay, I hit the wrong button. Thank God I didn't stop the video, though. Still 3 hours left. Okay, 92.1, so that's 22.7. And that's gonna leave me a pretty nice number to calculate. So yeah, 15 miles and 13 minutes. That's the objective right now. So yeah, 107 miles. This is going to be around 107 miles long. Okay, so far so good. For some reason I usually get the start of this straight pretty nicely. The shift doesn't start until a couple of miles are done. That's when the shift starts. 92.1, it was, a fairly nice number. He had some problem, that trophy truck. I'm going off the track. Okay, so let's start the first clean. The problem with the cleaning is that it makes me use the third and second gear so much that usually the engine gets overheated pretty quickly. Even though it's only 15 miles, it usually gives me, overheating problems. Yes. That's a really tricky part. Let me buy. I mean, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna make you first because then I'm gonna have to pass you over here. And well, we need space. Also, since there are so many tight turns, using the clutch is pretty much a must, and it wears out pretty fucking quickly. As you can see, I'm trying to coast as much as possible. Even though maybe that's not the best for my time, but I'm trying to be safe over being quick. Sorry. So I'm gonna try to be, my objective is being quick. Is being safe, because mistakes is what kills the time in Cocono Island. Not being kind of safe and trying to nurse the car. Mistakes kill the time here. That and also going off the track at places like this. I mean, that kind of mistake, I have to avoid that. We're already at 4th year because, temperatures. And since I know there's this, I'm gonna try to do this with no kind of clutch. Sorry. And no spare tire. Okay, that was possibly my fault, but Oh, come on. Come the fuck on. He's so much faster. I guess it's because of the traction. What is wrong with this car? I don't know, the lack of, when tires are worn out, this car gets really fucked up. And I truly mean fucked up. I mean, it's really weird. Because usually the car, a car gets clunky, gets weird. It's not that bad. But in this case, the lack of traction means, construction means a lot of bad things. Not only for the cornering or for spinning out. No, because usually it's for the cornering. I like that I've never had, too much traffic over here. I mean, I've been here 3 times and well, there's never too much traffic over here. Because that really helps. It's probably way too tight for traffic. Okay, I'm no longer first. Mainly because of the problem with the Hamburg, I think it was a Hamburg sponsored trophy track. Yeah, right now it's been a weird stage so far. I mean, I'm not going too slowly. I'm going a bit slower than in other times, but I'm also still having problems. Okay, I was sure I was going to flip there, but yeah. I mean, it's been kind of weird. Also, I'm already fourth. I mean, I'm losing spots. Even though I'm not going really slow, I mean, I'm going safely around, I don't know. Because I cannot go quickly. I really do not know how to go, how to be quick on this race. Having so much problems, and it's really hard. It's a really hard stage, really hard one. On the more proper classes, on the better classes, this is definitely worse than Lake Powell. And I never thought I would be saying that some stage is worse than Lake Powell. But it definitely is. Okay, being quick. Ching chang chong. Okay. No. Come on, a Gangnam Style or something. No. Thank you. Fuck you, the Maxis Trophy track, but no. He definitely has some blown tire. So yeah, last 3 minutes or so of this stage and of this Baja. It's been pretty weird Baja. But still, I mean, I don't know, it's not that bad. It's not a bad race. Fairly entertaining. fairly long. I mean, 100. It's gonna be like 107 miles or so. Okay, that's not how you do this turn. I preloaded, you know, to save my ass. Don't know what the fuck is wrong with this car right now. I honestly do not know. I cannot drive it. Okay, getting some speed in the 4th gear. The mountain, 4th gear still. That was really awkward. I mean, I do not like when sometimes the car just gets impossible to drive. It's really, really annoying. Because sometimes you are trying your best, you're really trying your best to hold the car. Sometimes you're really trying to do your best to hold the car, to keep it under control. But there are times where, you know, it's just impossible. The only way is to basically stop the car. I ain't got nobody for. Sorry. Ain't got nobody. No, how was it? Ain't nobody got time for that. Go, 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 go. So weird. It's so weird that I cannot hold a straight line. And not because I have a blown tire and the car is leaning to the side. It's just because there's no traction. There's just none. So I'm gonna finish another stage in 5th place. And maybe I'm going to lose the race. 107.4 miles in total. That means that this was 15.3, and at least I beat my own record because, you know, I was driving an awesome car after all. And I wasn't driving awesomely, but yeah, I was driving an awesome car, and I won the race by only a minute, which after 80 minutes of racing, it's not that much of a difference. I mean, it is quite some difference, but you know, it's not that bad, not that big. So yeah, as usual, I'm gonna check out the normal stuff, the classic stuff. No fucking driving aids whatsoever, because, you know, I'm cool like that, except I'm not. And then track records, Baja, score Baja 500, you know. Class 1 Unlimited has been my only try so far. And it was, you know, 1525, 1954, 1529, 1624, 1246. And a total of 80 minutes in total. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Right until, you know, the big daddy of them all. Motherfucker. The 9-stage torture that I'm going to endure. The score, Baja 1000. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.